back, viewers. We've advanced things along a bit, so we've got things to do. We've got a new push bike to ride around, which is cool as. We've gone and bought some chickens to get ourselves some eggs. Also bought ourselves a new water tanker, which is fuller than the other ones, like holds more, fuller, holds more, and we've got a trailer to pick up the lettuce with. So yeah, we've spent a bit of money there, but it moves our farm along a bit quicker. Wasn't much happening before with just 2 fields. So just to make the viewing a little more exciting and to get ourselves along a bit, we head up here. Trailer there, I don't know if that's new. It's it is a unreal capacity, holds 82,000, but we've got it set at 8 at the moment. We might up that later, cost 20 grand to up it. And up here behind the large cow barn, we've got ourselves some bees. They're all singing along happily, so yeah, we can make a bit of honey. Don't know if there's money in honey, but we'll find out. So yeah, I'm sure we've got some jobs to do. It's a beautiful time of year. Everything's lovely and green. I've got a new well. That's right, I think that's new as well. It's a water source. I think the water out of that might be free. That's about it for the new stuff. So we'll jump in a tractor, or in a harvester I think. Yep, we'll head off over to the new field we bought. I think it may be number 11, could be 9, not quite sure of the numbers, doesn't matter. As long as I know where it is, to where to go to, that's the main thing. We'll head up through here. It's a bit tricky, as we've seen already. The collisions are probably 2 foot out from all the fences and gates, so you've got to be pretty sneaky to get through. Head over here, start this harvester up. We've got some oats here. We do own, there's some horses which I haven't done anything with yet. Luckily on FS19 they would have starved to death by now, but they don't die in FS22, they just sit there and don't do anything. So no real money in horses, they're just a bit of fun. If you want to have the complete animal thing, you need a few horses. If you want to have them all, you can choose not to. You've got to ride them if you want to get the money value up, and it's fairly time consuming. Yeah, we'll get some oats and we might, I don't know, I think there's 4 horses over there, we might feed them for a bit and see if we can get them up, and we'll either sell them or we'll get them to breed. There's money in it, but I don't know. I think it takes a long time. It's only relatively new to horse breeding. I don't think they bred at first, or maybe I just never had horses for long enough for them to breed. Yeah, it definitely takes a while. This harvester's not exactly my weapon of choice, but it's the one we've got, so it'll do. Job done. Now a little bit around the edge here. It's just habit. It's a good habit to get into, especially if there's trees and stuff around your farms, fences or hedges. Sometimes you have to do 2 or 3. I think they refer them, some of the pros, as headlands. But just makes it easier, especially if you're going to use workers. You've got to make it as simple as possible for the workers. Anything tricky they'll get caught up on, or they won't, they'll just stop. You know, you're going to spend all your time checking on your workers, you may as well do it yourself. So the easier you can make it for them, the better. I'm hoping to get maybe 10,000 oats out of this. It's a pretty good yielder. Better than most. it's not too bad a seller. I think the top price is around 1800. It's only about 200 less than canola, and it doesn't yield as much, so it's pretty much on par with canola for cash money. Soybeans used to be the big one, but on FS22, I don't know, there doesn't seem to be a real lot of money in soybeans. Grown them once and got a very small yield, and they didn't sell for as much as I was expecting them to. So that was a bit of a bummer. You know, lesson learnt. Might get this headland done, and then we'll put it on auto. Get the worker in. Okay. That's going along nicely. Jump in the tractor here. Take the trailer over, ready to empty her out. Wasn't going to really use the unreal capacity on this, but when I look at how pokey the farm is and that, it's probably not a bad idea, because you know, if you want to get a decent sized trailer, you'd have terrible trouble negotiating some of these corners, and especially down in the main farm near the house. There's trees and bushes and fences and gates, and yeah, there's plenty of stuff. Great farm, love it. Nice little hokey pokey sort of place, but yeah, no good for the big stuff. The smaller you can keep it, the better. Looks like we've got our first lad coming up already. Don't quote me on it, but I think it holds about 4,900 litres. Almost 5 tonne. There's a harvester I got my eye on, a new modded case one, competitively priced, but we might trade this one in for at some stage, once we get a bit of dough. Check the water in now. Good, so here we go. Might take some lettuce over to sell. Make ourselves a bit more moolah. Good to start making some money. A lot of money in lettuce, especially with this new greenhouse that you put the fertiliser in there and the seeds in. If you've got pigs, I want to get some pigs going, and I think it'd cut the price down, the outlay price, quite a bit if we were to use manure instead of solid fertiliser. Looks like we've got one of the lettuces is caught up there. That's alright, that's loading up. I'll have to get out and grab that one. So there we go, might be able to get past it. Stuck under the tractor. Huh. Oh well. As you can see, that there's so many trees on this farm, it's quite hard to get a decent camera angle. Well, looks like we might have to jump out and grab that one manually. This is the other great thing about these trailers, you don't even really have to put it in there. I just chucked it in, but you can just, I think it's gone over the other side. Well, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, just put them on the ground next to it and it'll pick them up automatically. They've got a fairly big radius on the auto pickup. Yeah, look at that one, it's stuck up there. Talk about a troublemaker. Maybe we can get it now. Finally. Only took 5 minutes of our 15-minute video. Sorry about that, viewers. Just goes to show you that, yeah, it's realism for you. Not all edited out. Keep your mistakes in, makes you seem human. We all make them. So this is loading up nicely. We should get a good whack a day for this. We'll be able to keep out just like slowly buying things and maybe get another field and work our way up and yeah, be successful. Remember, the main thing is just to take it nice and steady and get a bit of rehabilitation after the accident. Let's see where the best price is to sell lettuce, eh? We'll check that out. Then I don't know the map that well. We'll tag it up. And that way we get a nice green, big green line, shows you where to go. You just got to look up, you can't miss it. Unless of course you're in the trees. Get out of these trees so we can see where we're going. There we go, over there to the right. Now I've got form with this corner here, so oh, come on, get around. Sometimes I think in these quite, you know, sort of forested maps along the sides of the road, sometimes it's easier to drive like this. Oh, I'm surprised that pole didn't stop us. I like watching that money tick over. It's like watching when you play the poker machines and you get a jackpot and you watch your money go ding 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 ding. You think, yeah, this is like jackpot. It's pretty cool how it does that. This is a nice little windfall. Hey, fancy making money out of lettuce. Unbelievable. So there we go. I'm going to go back to the farm and probably grab the eggs, bring them over and sell them, and that'll give us more money for our next episode to continue on our merry way. In the meantime, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.